Hey, what's going on, internet? Down here at the lake. Check this out. I'm hanging out in Mother Willow. Just a big, beautiful willow tree that I like to come check out once in a while. But the whole reason, oh, she's catching on to me. The whole reason I'm down here is because I wanted to share something quickly with you that I thought might be able to help you maybe discover what you're good at. Maybe you're not in a job or something that you're really enjoying, and you want to maybe pivot, but you're not sure where to go. These are 4 things that I learned that can maybe help you discover what it is that your destiny is, whether you believe in destiny or fate. I think that's all decided by these 4 things. The first one is what you grew up around. I can't remember who the doctor was, but they did some research on the human mind, and when you're a baby, when you're a kid, the environment that you grow up in really shapes who you are, right? I think we all kind of understand that concept. That really sets the path for how your life is going to unfold before you. So for certain people who, grew up in different social classes, middle class, upper class, whatever, you will usually end up in that class again as an adult because they were influenced by those certain people as a child. So for myself, I grew up on an acreage in the mountains of British Columbia, and it was a peaceful life. Nothing too crazy. Some more things I grew up around. I traveled a bit with my parents. I really liked to explore the landscape and see new things and new experiences. So that's really shaped a lot of what I am passionate about now, which is traveling the world. And then at the same time, I always loved to do home videos and just goof around on camera. So I think that's really influenced how I've become the person I am right now, talking to you guys on camera. So what is it that you've grown up around that you think, something you really enjoyed doing as a kid? Because I find when you're a child, and even there's science to prove it, that you're free of, the fear and the social conditioning, the fear of judgment from others, all these different things that are influencing you now to act a certain way. When you're a kid, you don't care about any of those things, right? You're just free expressing yourself creatively, emotionally, and just living, just being in your natural state, who you are supposed to be. Second thing is called stranger feedback. In Peter Drucker's book, maybe you've read it, I've recommended it before in one of my earlier videos. It's called Managing Oneself. He says that, most people think they either know what they're good at and what they're not good at, but most people are actually wrong, and they don't know what they're good at or what they're not good at. A lot of people are actually really overconfident in their skills. So a way to understand what you're good at is to get feedback analysis from strangers. So what are strangers telling you that you're good at? People on the street, like, oh, maybe you have a nice smile, or you have a great singing voice, things like that. What are some things that people have told you on the street from strangers? Because your family will lie to you because they love you and they don't want to hurt you. But then again, if you can get to that honest conversation with your family, get them to tell you the truth, what you're good at, what you're bad at, that will help you tremendously. Third thing is, what have you done over the last 10 years? It may be something, like for myself, I hadn't really done much, considering now what I believe is to be my destiny. I went into welding and got into the trades. Not that I was bad at it, but wasn't really something I enjoyed necessarily. So over the last 10 years, I've traveled too, so I've done a few things here and there that have really helped shape who I am and what I'm supposed to be doing. But maybe you're for yourself, over the last 10 years you've done something you've hated, and deep down you've known this. Your soul, or your subconscious mind, that deep inner part of you knows what you want to be doing, but maybe because of social conditioning or pressure from your family or friends or whoever. Society has directed you to where you are now. So we've got so far, what did you grow up around, and what have you done for the last 10 years? And the other one is stranger feedback. Now, the fourth pillar, or fourth tip here for you to discover what your destiny is would be, what could you talk about effortlessly for hours on a Saturday night? So for me, I really enjoy talking about health, and not just physical health, but mental health, spiritual health, all these different aspects to you being a well-balanced, well-rounded human being. But more so recently, I've realized that I really enjoy talking about nutrition. It's something that I just love to share with people because it's so profound. We're constantly learning so many different things about nutrition. And like I said, that's something I can talk about effortlessly for hours on a Saturday night. And I usually end up talking about it. When I try to force a conversation into something that I don't necessarily know a lot about or care about as much, I find it more difficult, and I have to force myself to talk about that topic. Whereas with nutrition and mental health and building businesses, being an entrepreneur, taking control of your life, discovering what you're passionate about, and just being an amazing human being, that's something I can talk about effortlessly for hours on a Saturday night. So those 4 things, take those, write those down, really think about them, meditate on them, ask strangers, or get your family to tell you the truth as much as you may not want them to, and they may not want to. That's a good practice. And I wanted to thank you for watching my video, and I hope that this has helped you in some way. I know it's helped me a lot. It's helped me really discover my true path and my destiny, so to speak, that has been shaped by all these 4 things. And hope you guys have a wonderful Remembrance Day here in Canada. That's coming up pretty soon here. And take care. Peace out.